Yeah, I feel like I was just here talking about another team losing. The Seahawks here. Yeah. Welcome back to the SkyLounge, everybody. Here to review some Vegas Golden Knights action as we lose to the Boston Bruins 4-1. So let's talk about this game. So, Jonathan Marchessault, William Crouse, and Riley Smith starts the first line. Doesn't even matter at this point. It really didn't. To be really fair, it really didn't, because and this was the same fucking story that we hear from the fucking Knights every fucking night. Oh yeah, we played really well, we outshot the guys, but we still lost the game. Yeah, this has been the story of this entire fucking season, and Vegas just doesn't seem to learn game to game. This is a kind of, stupid arrogance that we've been clinging on to for whatever reason. Or maybe we just don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know. But what I saw was the fact that there was no covering on defense. Malcolm Subban looked like a lost puppy out there, whereas Halak looked like a tall, statuesque, whatever, fucking gargoyle, I guess. But Subban looked like a lost puppy out there. Concedes a goal first less than 3 minutes into the game. Heinen, just I wrote the notes there, but it doesn't mean anything. You know why? Because it just looked like a really piss poor team effort. And despite the fact that Boston conceded 3 different penalties in that first period, 3. All right, back to back, really. Vegas couldn't get a fucking power play goal. Couldn't get a single fucking power play goal. And this was kind of the Achilles heel to the entire evening for Vegas. Just couldn't capitalize on great chances. And Boston is able to just bury us. Because again, Malcolm Subban is a lost puppy. He can't clear the fucking puck with this goddamn stick. And Lauzon, yeah, he's able to fucking pick that shit up, score right in front of Malcolm Subban's face. And I'm looking at Malcolm Subban thinking, what the fuck are you even doing, kid? What even is that? And the save percentage may say, oh, all the shots on net. Subban had a pretty decent night, 38, 37 some odd shots. But at the same time, you have to look at that performance and say, you made some terrible fucking mistakes. You absolutely made some terrible fucking mistakes. And it didn't really help that his fellow teammates weren't thinking about shooting. Weren't really thinking about, trying to win the game or even giving a shit about the game. That's what it really looked like out there. That's what it really looked like out there for me. And for Boston to come out of that first period, I thought, okay, they're probably going to dominate this game. And they pretty much did. I mean, straight off of the second period, you got an early power play goal by Brad Marchand, who people don't like him, but the man gets his job done. He's a very talented guy, and gets the goal on the power play 58 seconds into the period. And this was one of the few times the Vegas Golden Knights were on a 5-on-3, on the losing end. All right, only 3 guys on the fucking ice, and we looked terrible doing it. Vegas looked absolutely terrible all throughout the game today. And at least the one glimmering spotlight in this game was the second line. And really, 2 guys, Cody Eakin and Alex Tuck, because, God forbid, Max Pacioretty was pretty god-awful today. But Alex Tuck was able to just fucking balance out the puck with one hand on his stick. And able to pass that out to Cody Eakin, gets the goal, 3-1. 2-goal difference, and you end the period that way. There's a bit of optimism stirring because, again, Vegas is pretty decent on the penalty kill, relatively speaking. And for them to just kind of come back into this groove, it was kind of reassuring. But you walk into the third period, penalty after penalty after penalty. You can't get things done on Vegas's end. And for Boston, they got fairly lucky in the fact that Vegas lost their shit, all right, in terms of disciplining themselves on any kind of on ice play. And you get another 5-on-3 situation. Pasternak is able to score. This guy is leading the NHL in goal scoring. Unbelievable. I mean, Boston has a solid roster. Boston has such a solid roster. I'm looking at this shit like, all right, if you're a Vegas Golden Knights fan, you shouldn't really be disappointed. Well, you should be disappointed in the fact that the Golden Knights have not played up to any kind of standard whatsoever in the last few games in this road trip. Also, add to the fact that this is a pretty solid team that we face in the Boston Bruins. And I don't take anything away from this victory from the Boston Bruins, but I just feel like this was a terrible fucking road trip for the Vegas Golden Knights. No goal scoring happening. Hence why I have this guy's jersey on here, James Neal, scored 20 plus goals last season. And we're missing a bit of that right now. We absolutely are. And it's kind of, yeah, I'm a little dumbfounded. I'm a little perplexed as to how terrible we've been playing. And it's really, is it really one player? Is it the difference of just having that one player, Nate Schmidt not being there? No, it's not. It's the team collectively not doing their effort. And this apathy isn't going to shake itself off. The boys have to do something about it. And I'm hoping the team and the coach just realize this. This just can't go on any further. We are 7-10-1, if I'm not mistaken. And we looked, to be quite fair, we looked like one of the worst teams in the conference. Period. We look like one of the worst teams in the conference. And, the Kings are having a pretty terrible time too, but we look pretty fucking terrible. And so if you're a Knights fan, don't rejoice at all because this is a terrible time. But stick to it. Hopefully the Vegas Golden Knights boys do get back on some winning ways when they go back home. 2 games this upcoming week against the Anaheim Ducks and the St. Louis Blues, again at home at the T-Mobile Arena. So let me know what you guys think. Fucking follow me at the SkyLounge on all links in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more daily contents. Now fuck off.